The biggest mistakes I made was thinking I could change my life without changing my mindset. And I wanted better results and more discipline and more direction and more purpose. And I was consuming the same things every day. The truth is, the information you consume shapes the person you become. Today, I want to share 5 books that have helped me grow tremendously and have been made a huge impact in my journey, in changing the way I think about money, success, and discipline. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to A Search with Purpose. And if you're new here, this channel is about personal growth, faith, discipline, and becoming the person God created you to be. I'm still learning that myself and growing myself, but these are 5 books that helped me and grew me into the person I am today. Book number 1 is going to be Rich Dad Poor Dad. That book is like my favorite book that I've read. That book has changed my mindset. I've read that book 3 times. But Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Before you read this book, I thought the path to financial success was simple. Go to school, get a good job, work hard, and eventually it will work out for you. But that's not it. This book challenges the mindset, and it opens your mindset to how the world really works. One of the biggest lessons I've learned is that there's a difference between assets and liabilities. Most people spend their lives buying things that take money out of their pocket, and while wealthy people focus on acquiring things that put money into their pocket. Now, this book made me think completely different than my peers, and it elevated my mind. I actually got introduced to this book when I was 19, and it helped me realize that financial education is just as important as earning an income and being better with your money and managing it well. Book number 2 is going to be The 5 a.m. Club. This is my favorite book. I love this book. Like, this book has made me make a complete shift. I've been waking up at 5 a.m. for the past almost 5 years now. But The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. Now, this book isn't really about waking up at 5. It's about taking control of your life before the world takes control of it. One thing that stood out to me was the idea that your mornings matter. The way you start your day often determines how productive, focused, or intentional you'll be throughout the day. Whether you wake up at 5 a.m. or not, the lesson is the same. Discipline creates freedom. The more control you have over your habits, the more control you have over your future. And book number 3 is gonna be Start With Why. Now, this one, I love this book because it talks about people supporting what you do. People wanting to know, so not supporting what you do, but supporting why you do it. And like, that's the biggest thing. Start With Why by Simon Sinek. Now, this book kind of hits different because it focuses on purpose. And a lot of people know what they do. Some people know how they do it, but very few people know why they do it. And it really talks about the importance of having a very strong why. And knowing your why gives meaning to your actions and what keeps you going when motivation disappears. And this book challenges me to think more about my goals and think on a deeper level, and my values and the impact I want to make on others. And book number 4 is gonna be The Richest Man in Babylon. This is one of my favorite books as well too. The Richest Man of Babylon. Even though this book was written a long time ago, the lessons are still relevant to today. One lesson that stood out to me was pay yourself first. Most people spend their money and save what's left over. This book teaches the complete opposite. Save first, invest first, build your future first. This book reminds me that wealth isn't built through luck, it's built through consistency, patience, and wise decisions repeated over time. Book number 5 is gonna be Cashflow Quadrant. This is my favorite book, and I love teaching this. the fifth book, Cashflow Quadrant, is basically Rich Dad Poor Dad 2, and it teaches you about the different quadrants and how a lot of people don't know about the Cashflow Quadrant. But this book completely changed the way I think about income. It explains the 4 ways people make money: employee, self-employed, business owner, and investor. And it teaches you like how most of the world or like employee minded, and like a lot of people think that you can go from being an employee to being a business owner, but it teaches you how that's not how that works. What I like most about it is that it made me think beyond just earning a paycheck. It challenged me to think about ownership, leverage, and creating opportunities that can generate income even when I'm not actually working. It expanded my perspective on what financial freedom could look like for me. And not only that, it just like really just opened my mind to a new leaf and to just thinking outside of the box. And if there's one thing I've learned in this, the person you become is heavily influenced by what you consume, and the books you read will shape your mind. Your mindset shapes your decisions, and your decisions shape your future and shape your habit. You choose. Now, I'm still on my own search for purpose, and I don't have everything figured out. Probably never will. I'm not gonna say never will, but like, you know, I'm day by day, I'm still trying to figure it out. But these books have shaped me and grown me into the person that I am today. These books have helped me think differently and helped me move forward and with my intentions and move forward in life. And if you're reading any of these books, let me know your takeaway from them in the comments. And if there's anything, and if there's a book that changed your life, or I'd love to hear about it, or if there's any book that had an impact on your life, or like, drop them down in the comments, because I'm always open to get new books and really dive in. I've like grown to like love books. Books are like my favorite thing now. But until next time, keep moving, keep learning, and keep striving for better, and keep striving to be the best version of yourself. This is